On Monday I got up early, ate twice my recommended daily ounce of sugar, straight from the bag, and then I sat down to plan the day's intent. Today, I will build a bonfire of my yesterdays. So I took words we can afford to lose, like brunch or love. I stacked them high. Then I lit a matchstick made of memories and dropped it on the pile like a movie closing scene. Poured oil upon the flames. Lit up my eyes like Catherine wheels on the darkest November of forever, my eyes wider than the night and just as filled with fire. And I started working backwards from Sunday. Sunday, I walked barefoot through the snow till my feet turned blue, and as they thawed, I wrote a poem about you. It started romantically, descended quickly into resentment, so I threw it on the flames and watched it burn. And nothing burned brighter in the cinders, nothing burned brighter because you are still so fresh in my mind. On Saturday I cooked you dinner because I knew things were getting close. Like a twilight or Last Supper, I watched your eyes dart back and forth from the plate to me, from the plate to me, and the wind whistled too loud to hear the sound of us breaking up or the ticking of the clock, and if anyone to ask me what it was like, I'd tell them we ate in silence. On Friday we danced because that's what Fridays are for. And even though I can't dance, I moved with the music a little and you took my hand so I didn't have to look so awkward, though in my head I was screaming and crying so loud I thought the room would fall silent. The music would stop, the lovers would disentangle their dancing limbs and the barman would forget to stop pouring so that sours would run freely from the bottle like a fluorescent green mistake, and you would look at me and you'd say, "You okay?" I'd just smile and say, "Yeah." And you look worried because you care. But you didn't hear the screams inside my head, so we danced a little and drank a lot and then went home to bed. But it wasn't such a bad night. On Thursday we planned out Friday and that was all. I don't feel bad for burning that day because of the plans of the house that fell down and forgotten. People will focus on the rubble, not the drawings of what the rubble was supposed to look like. So that's okay. On Wednesday, the sun shone and we had a picnic. We drank wine by the bottle and you fell asleep with your head resting on my stomach pointing up at the sky, and in my mind I sang love songs, because sometimes I do get romantic no matter what you say. But there were no butterflies or clouds we could decipher. In fact, I don't know what there was at all because I was too busy and too happy and too in love to even think about that, or even to think about the fact that one day we might fall. And that made burning Wednesday no harder than the rest. On Tuesday, we placed our bets on the future. I bet that one day I'd be reciting a poem I'd written about how we broke up. The odds were long and I make a huge profit from doing this. A profit you denied I would make and made me promise I would buy you dinner with, so that even if we broke up we'd still be going on dates. And lucky this poem is nearly over because I have a reservation soon that I'm dreading. On Monday, anything could or could not have happened. As it turned out for me, something did happen. I met you. And as I stood there piling these days on the flame, the smoke crept upwards and spoke to me. And what it said is that we make mistakes. We fuck up. But we only have ourselves to blame. And when this fire has finally gone out, I'll regret lighting it, because it would be better to treasure the good times I've recounted and serve them up with the bad than to burn the whole lot and have nothing but an empty week where anything could or could not have happened. And yeah, I'm crazy, right? Who takes advice from smoke and fire? But there was no one else around to stop me building that fire higher and higher, so I stand here, tears in my eyes from the smoke and from you, and I try to see what the flames have left. Anything may or may not have happened that week, but that was before I set that fire to the days, and when I look at it now, I look at the ashes and into the dust, I know that what the smoke spoke to me was true, and now I have nothing left to remind me of you.